was like, nice to meet you. And then he was like, we've met 8 times. I was like... Hi everyone, I'm Janella Salvador and you're watching a brand new episode of Cosmo Confessions. It's time to get to know me better. Let's go. I would say any Disney song. Why not How Far I'll Go? I mean... may ganon. Sample, okay. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Okay na yun. I would say the Blackpink concert was really good. It was the last concert I went to, but I think both Blackpink and Dua Lipa because I was able to meet Dua Lipa. Oh, wow. Hindi ko to napag-isipan. Let me look at my Spotify. Of course, How Far I'll Go is on there. It's always been my life's theme song. So that's number 1. Number 2, okay, one of my favorite songs now is Baby Powder by Genevieve. I don't know if you know that song, but it's really good. Third would be probably an old song because I love oldies. My favorite old song is Kiss on My List by Holland Oates. Siguro my first time to go to Disneyland. Lahat kasi memorable eh. Basta lahat ng Disneyland trips ko, I think they were memorable because I'm a big Disney fan talaga. Me as a fangirl. Probably when I met Dua Lipa, she was really tall. Na-shock ako. But most memorable fan encounter... Well, probably recently when I did a mall show in Trinoma for Darna, nagulat lang ako na ang dami pala nila ng mga supporters ng Darlantina. So I guess it was really memorable for me because I got to meet them for the first time. The first time I said I love you to someone like a significant other was... I think I was like 12. Puppy love. Actually, my first heartbreak was when our dog died. And I was like 8 years old because he was older than me. So when I was born, he was already there. Then he passed away. And so I think that was my first heartbreak. The thing is, I think I have more than one love language. Physical touch, words of affirmation, and quality time. They're all equal. I can't choose. Bad hygiene. Addict. Like, addictive personality, I guess. What else? Cheater, of course. I mean... I think the best thing about being a mom is that even though we teach our children, I also learn so much from being a mom. And I think that's the best thing because I learned so much from a 2-year-old, from a kid, you know? I hope you know that I do everything for you and I miss you every day. Even if I was just with you this morning, I miss you all the time. When you watch this, I hope that you're a happy and emotionally, mentally healthy child. I think the best piece of advice that, I don't know if I received it or I read it somewhere, is that kids base their reactions on how you react to them. So how they end up, like emotionally, how they end up reacting is because of you. So like, share ko lang, when Jude trips, like ever since when he trips or he falls, I don't overreact. And it's worked so well because he doesn't, like he just gets back up because he saw that I'm just like, yeah, you can do it, stand up, it's okay. So every time he falls, he's like, it's okay. And he stands up again. So I think that's the best advice I would give. Jude actually says so many funny things every day, right? Especially now that he's learning how to talk. But I think the funniest thing is, okay, so I told you, right, when he gets hurt, he just gets back up again. But sometimes, like, because he always hears it from me, because I'm always like, it's okay, Jude, you're good. So every time he gets hurt now or he feels pain, he's like, it's okay. Just sometimes he pats himself, but he's like, it's okay. He comforts himself, and I don't know if I should cry or laugh with him. So I'm really bad at remembering names, but I've improved, but especially before, I was really bad at remembering names and faces. So there was this one time, I was at a premiere night, and they were introducing people to me after the movie. It was my premiere night. And they were like, congrats, congrats. And I was shaking hands. And then this one guy was like, hey. And I was like, nice to meet you. And then he was like, we've met 8 times. I was like, that was bad. The Office. I love The Office because I'm an awkward person. My favorite quote would have to be from Darna. So I played Regina. My assistant Ali was like, Regina, mag-ingat ka. Regina was like, sila mag-ingat sa akin. That was my favorite line. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. No, but I am. It's not the money. I'll just be generic with it. I think the craziest rumor would have to be that I was the reason someone died. That's the craziest rumor I've heard. Most prized possession? It's Jude. I mean, who else? What else? Oh, I guess something they wouldn't know about me is that I'm really into Japanese city pop right now because I just came from Japan. So I listen to Japanese city pop. Sometimes wala ako sa sarili ko, so sometimes I'd probably just be an accessory to the crime without even knowing it. And that's it for today. Who would you like to see in the next episode of Cosmo Confessions? Let us know in the comments. And of course, please follow me on all my socials. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Cosmo's YouTube channel for more interesting content. Bye!